welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a review on the Pop Fill eyeshadow palette. Now you can pick this up on Amazon for $6.50, and if you are an Amazon Prime member you can get free 2-day shipping. I ordered mine on Friday and I picked it up today, which is Sunday. Now they do have two different palettes. They have the colorful palette and then they also have the neutral palette. Now, I was going to get both of them so I could try both of them out for you, but I really don't need another neutral palette. I have a whole bunch of neutral shades, but I don't have any color shades. But this is what the palette looks like. It's just a little black palette. And for comparison to my Just Peachy palette from Too Faced, it looks like this. It's about that much bigger. Now, the only difference is that the Too Faced palette has 12 shadows in it. This has 40. Yes, you heard me right. 40 eyeshadows. Now the thing is that it claims to be 40 matte eyeshadows, but they're not all matte eyeshadows. This is what it looks like. Now as you can tell, there's actually a couple of shimmery shades in here, but I really didn't care. I like shimmery shades. I don't really have any shimmery shades, so it works. But yeah, so this is how many colors you get, and they're actually like, this is my finger, this is compared to my finger, so they're about as big as my fingertip, but look at that. It's just one touch. So I do have this eyeshadow palette on my eyes today. Now they are very, I don't want to say they're very sheer, they're pigmented, but they're not like uberly duberly pigmented. Let's go in and do a swatch on this purple one, which is the purple that I actually have on my eyes right now. So this is what it looks like on my finger, and that is what it looks like on my arm. Like I said, they're not very pigmented, but they are buildable. Like, you can add more to it as you go, and it does get darker. Now some of the shades in here, I haven't swatched all of them, but I do know that these pink ones right here, no, let's see. Clean finger, clean finger. Now this is the darkest pink. That is this one right here. And as you can tell, I mean, it shows up a little bit, but not, you know, like what it should. And it's worse if you use a brush, obviously, because, I mean, brushes are more dense. Like, you don't get as much pigmented on the brush as you do on your finger because it's like goes up inside the brush, whatever. So let's go ahead and do this orange one. We'll swatch this orange one right here. Swatchy, swatchy, swatchy. So this is what it looks like on your finger. I actually have not swatched this one yet, so it does seem to be very powdery, but still, look at that. So I mean, for $6.50 you get 40 shadows, some shimmery, some mattes. Some of them are pigmented, as you can tell. Some of them are pigmented. Some of them are not as pigmented as the others, like that pink one was not as pigmented. But I mean, that's a blue one. I mean, for $6.50 for 40 eyeshadows, it's not really that bad. Now they are a little bit powdery, I will say that. They do feel really smooth. They are a little bit powdery, and you will have a little bit of fallout if you do not tap your brush off. Let's go ahead. Oh, this is, you also get a brush with it. It's just what it looks like, and it actually is very soft. But we'll go ahead and take this brush, and so I can show you. Let's go into like, let's see. Let's do like this color right here. It's like a blue. Mine. Yeah, this color right here. It's like a blue, greenish, turquoise, shimmery color. You see this? Look. Yeah. So there's some fallout. You don't really get that much on the brush, but obviously it's probably not. This one right here. I mean, like I said, they are buildable. So, oops. So I mean, you know, you can like build it up to the color that you want it. The shimmery shades, I would definitely recommend that you use with a wet brush, like spray a little bit of setting powder on your brush or something, or setting spray on your brush, and you might be able to get a little bit more pigmented out of it, or pigments out of it. But I mean, all in all, $6.50 for an eyeshadow palette that has 40 eyeshadows in it. The more colorful ones, which is what I was more worried about, like, because I don't really wear pink that much, because I really don't like pink eyeshadow, but I mean, like, this blue one was really pigmented, the orange one was really pigmented, the purple ones are pigmented, as you can tell, and, yeah, so, I mean, all in all, for what I paid for it, they are very smooth. Like, this is a green one. Yeah, so I mean, it's not that bad. I would definitely buy it if you didn't want to go out and spend a whole bunch of money on an eyeshadow palette because you know you just wanted a couple of shades. Like me, I don't have any colorful shades, and I'm not really into doing like very colorful eyeshadows, but here recently I've been wanting to try it. Like, I've never done a purple eyeshadow before. That's me, I think it looks pretty good. But yeah, and it goes with my purple hair. You guys like my new hair? I dyed it the other day. It looks freaking awesome. It's amazing. I love it. I'm ready for Halloween. Yeah. So, anyway, that was that. I would definitely recommend it if you are trying to find like a cheap alternative. If you don't want to go out and spend, you know, like $30 or $40 on an eyeshadow palette, and you just want something that has a little bit of color in it so you can, you know, change up your eyeshadow game a little bit. And once you get more into using color shadows, then, you know, you can go out and spend a little bit more money on the more expensive eyeshadow palettes. But I think, you know, for what I'm going to be using it for, it was $6.50. I got 40 different eyeshadows. Yes, some of them are not as pigmented as the others, but it wasn't that much. So yeah, anyway, that was that. If you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. I will leave a link to the eyeshadow palette in the description bar down below, just in case you decide that you want one for yourself. By the way, this is not a sponsored video. I did buy this with my own money. I bought it myself with my Amazon Prime, which is freaking awesome. I highly recommend that you get that too if you're going to be ordering off of Amazon. You get free 2-day shipping on anything that you order. It's amazing. Subscribe button if you're not and you would like to become a member of the Sassy Squad. And until next time, guys.